Your environment is shaping you. Welcome to Healing Voice, where calm meets clarity. In today's episode, we are diving into a powerful truth. Have you ever stopped to think about how much your environment influences your emotions, decisions, even your dreams? From the layout of your bedroom to the energy in your city, your environment shapes you. It does so silently, powerfully, and every single day. In this episode, we are talking about 8 ways your environment affects you, with real life examples, reflections on family, cities, and the people around you. This is so you can start choosing better environments for your peace, growth, and success. Number one, your environment can limit or expand your vision. Let's start here. From where you live, the streets you walk, the homes around you, the conversations you hear, they all contribute to make you believe that what you know or think is possible. If you're surrounded by poverty, chaos, or negativity, your dreams may shrink. But when you're in a place that breathes luxury, innovation, or peace, let's say like Dubai, Muscat, or certain neighborhoods in Riyadh, your mind begins to ask bigger questions. You start to imagine more. Let's take, for example, a famous entrepreneur like Steve Jobs. Although he's known for tech, he deeply understood the power of environment. He insisted on minimalist, distraction free spaces, both at Apple and in his home. His belief was that your surroundings should help you think clearly and innovate freely. Take a look at the design of the first Apple stores. They reflected this clean, spacious environments. They were designed to make people feel inspired and in control. Your vision expands when your environment inspires it. Number two, environments can influence your behavior without you noticing. If you live in a fast-paced city like London, New York, or Lagos, you may become more alert, more competitive, maybe even more anxious. Your nervous system learns to adapt to the rhythm of the streets. In contrast, peaceful, orderly cities like Geneva or Kyoto, they invite you to slow down and reflect. You notice how calm breeds calm. Your environment whispers to your brain. It whispers how to behave, what to expect, and what's normal. That's why you have to be intentional about where you place yourself, physically, mentally, and emotionally. Number three, toxic households shape your emotional response to the world. A home should be a safe space, but many grow up in houses where shouting is normal, love is withheld, or criticism is constant. This shapes how you react to people, how you trust, how you love. You might grow up afraid to speak your mind or always seeking approval. Toxicity at home teaches you survival, not thriving. The environment of your childhood becomes the voice in your head unless you choose to unlearn it. Take, for instance, if you grew up always hearing words like, you're stupid, you're not good enough, you never get anything right. Those words keep playing in your head at every point you try to do something, even as an adult. But unless you consciously choose to say, no, I don't want these voices to play in my head, you choose to tune it off. And that doesn't come easily. I can tell you, you have to strive to block the voices. Healing begins when you create a space of peace, even if it's just one quiet corner for yourself. Number 4, a supportive family environment builds confidence and curiosity. Just like a toxic home wounds you emotionally, a supportive one heals. When your parents, siblings, or caregivers listen to you, encourage your ideas, and believe in your abilities, you can walk into the world with confidence. Think about the famous tennis sisters, Serena Williams and Venus Williams. Their father built a training environment in Compton, and that didn't just teach tennis, it built resilience. He made them believe they were destined for greatness, even though the neighborhood didn't look like greatness. Supportive families plant seeds that bloom even in hard soil. Number 5, your environment teaches you what to value. What do people around you celebrate? Is it money, education, kindness, appearance, or power? In cities like Seoul or Tokyo, achievements and beauty are highly emphasized. In others, hospitality or faith may be more central. In digital spaces, your social media feed becomes your kind of environment too. Your social media timeline is teaching you what to envy, imitate, or ignore. Make no mistake, if you live in a peaceful environment physically, but your digital space, that is your social media, the websites you visit, if they are chaotic, they will also affect you. Make no mistake, your values are shaped by what your environment praises. Choose your settings with wisdom. Number 6, nature and order restore mental peace. Have you ever noticed you feel better after you walk in nature or cleaning your room? That's not accidental. Research shows that organized, green, or beautiful spaces lower your stress hormones. Japanese culture even has a term for this, shirin yoku, or forest bathing. It's the idea that simply being among trees can heal your nervous system. For example, have you ever seen someone who talks about hugging a tree or people who are tree huggers? I guess they feel relief or some form of satisfaction, stress lowered from just doing that. A messy room, loud streets, or cluttered home can cloud your thinking, but living in a calm, beautiful space clears the fog. Number 7, who you're surrounded by is who you become. You've heard it. You are the average of 5 people you spend the most time with. If you spend time around driven people, you find yourself setting goals. If you're around pessimists, your joy may dim. Let's take, for instance, former US President Barack Obama. He often credited the environment he was raised in as something that helped him grow. His mother raised him in an environment that inspired education and expectation. His mother, who deeply believed in knowledge and empathy, helps to shape his worldview and success. People are environments. Choose them carefully. Number 8, your environment affects your self-worth. If you're always in places where you feel invincible, unheard, or undervalued, it's easy to believe you don't matter. But if you're in spaces where your presence is respected and your voice valued, you stand taller. This is why some people flourish when they move away from home, change jobs, or live unhealthy relationships. The moment their environments changed, so did their self-worth. Sometimes, changing your environment is the most loving thing you can do for yourself. To end today's episode, we can agree that your environment is not neutral. It's shaping you every day. Your thoughts, your dreams, your peace, your growth, everything about you. If this episode made you reflect, don't forget to subscribe to Healing Voice for more soul deep thought provoking content. Let me ask you, what part of your environment do you need to change this week? It could be your physical environment or your digital environment. So take a moment today to look around because the change you're seeking might begin with where you stand. I'm sending you love always.